Good morning, my amazing friends. How are we doing today? We finally made it to our destination in Myrtle Beach, and we are staying at the Island Vista Resort. And it really is a beautiful resort. I will have a video of the resort tour in a later one. So this one I'm going to bring you a room tour. In my mind, don't you love my hair? The humidity here is real. Okay, so this is the door, of course, so that's where I'm going to start. So we have this excuse me, long hallway with this little cutout here, and my son deemed this the shoe spot, so we just went with it. So it has this long hallway. This I'm pretty sure is an owner's closet, so that you just don't mess with. And when you come out of the hallway, right there is your washer and your dryer. I guess I should say washer and dryer. They have beautiful artwork hung all around. It really is very nice and beachy. And this is the bedroom. I'm going to show you that later. If you go, so here is the washer dryer, and we're just going to continue around. They have a little closet right here, just like a little pantry type closet for you to put stuff in, and they have a broom. They also have a little vacuum for you to use. And then, and you have to forgive us, we got in really late last night, and we just brought stuff in and laid it down, so it's kind of messy. When we first came in, it was absolutely beautiful. Everything was put, very nice, so excuse all our stuff. But here's the bathroom. It's one long vanity. When we got lots of stuff we can put up there. It's got lots of storage underneath. It's for you to put stuff in. Drawers. More underneath storage. More underneath storage. Another drawer. Again, a very nice piece of artwork in the bathroom. And this is ours. I bring a hamper for us. So that's ours. That didn't come with it. The commode. Lots of towels set out already. And then it's nothing separated. It's just one big room, but I still really like it. I really like this shower and tub combo. I really like how it has all these ledges, because I swear we never, my husband, my son, and I, we all use different shampoos. So we never have enough places to put all our shampoos, and here we do. And it has a nice big mirror, some nice lights above it. It has the standard hair dryer. We go this way, and you come out into the kitchen. It's a mess, but like I said, we just came in and set everything down. We got in pretty late, and we were pretty tired from driving all day. And again, another piece of pretty art on the wall over here. It has lots and lots and lots of storage. It came with a full-size fridge and freezer. It came with a full-size stove with the range and the oven. It came with a microwave, a little mini dishwasher. The sink is here. It's got plenty of storage on, lots of storage. It's got a blender, a toaster. It's got plenty of bowls, silverware, cooking utensils, just a ton of it. It also has, in this cabinet, it has your standard glasses, wine glasses, regular glasses, plates and bowls to eat on. It came with a full-size regular coffee maker, coffee mugs, another baking dish, coffee filters, which is awesome. They do provide you with, I brought a waffle maker, but they didn't have that, but they have what are these called, pot holders, or you sit your pans on them. They furnish you with the dish washer stuff, and this is actually the kind I use at home. That's funny. And then under here, look, they have a like a slow cooker, and a ton of pots and pans. I mean, a ton. That's awesome. Yep. So that's the kitchen. And then this right here, this is a Murphy bed slash dining room table. My son already has his stuff set up over there, but if you just clear that off, move the chairs and pull this down, it is a full-size bed. Just like we have 2 beds in the bedroom, and it's just like those. I have a sleeping husband. Those do not come standard with the room. You do have to bring your own husband to sleep on the couch. We have a chair here, a couch here that also has a bed underneath of it. Now, I do have to say, the bed underneath the mattress is about this thick. Don't know how comfortable that would be, but you know, is what it is. Nice coffee tables and lamps. Beautiful artwork again. I mean, I'm really impressed with the artwork. I really like it. I actually really like, I'm not a big green person, but I really like this room. I think it's whoever owns this room did a really good job on decorating it. Very nice coffee table, a rug, 2 more chairs, and this wonderful, beautiful, we've gotten into it, TV cabinet thing, a very nice large TV, some nice vases, and I don't know if every room comes with this, but they did have a puzzle for you to do, and some poker chips, I guess, for you to play poker, and this DVD player, which, why it's in the drawer, I don't know. That's kind of weird to me, but you know, it is what it is. And then this cabinet also has a ton of storage underneath of it. Both of these open, and it's like just massive storage under there. So that's nice. Another lamp over here. And then this is looking this way. And like I said, excuse our mess. We just got here. We had to go get breakfast from the restaurant downstairs because we didn't have nothing to eat and we were starving. And then right now my son is sleeping, so we're gonna skip the bedroom for right now. I will put it at the very end of this video will be our bedroom. But this is the sliding glass door to get out to your balcony. And they provide you with 4, 1, 2, 3, and there's another chair behind there, I think. Oh no, 3. So there's 3 chairs and 2 tables, which is awesome. And these are rocking chairs. 2 of them are. They're like these nice little rocking chairs. And this balcony is actually pretty nice size. And this is our view. We are on the penthouse floor, and we got room 12, or they call it floor 14, room 12, either way. This is our view though. I mean, how gorgeous is this? Yes, 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 please. Okay, so now my son is up, you know, quite a bit later in the day, and I will give you a tour of the bedroom. Okay, so that's the door you come in, and when you come down this hallway, it'll be, that's the owner's closet, like I said. And then this will be, and now remember, we have slept here. We have, you know, been here for a day. I just didn't have it in me last night to come and just do a room tour. So I'm doing it with messy beds, excuse us. It actually was very, very beautiful. Look it up online. They do a much better job. They have the beds all made, but so it has 2 queen size beds. I think they're queen or maybe full, I don't know. And then it has a luggage rack, and I just did all the decorative stuff and put it on there so that, you know, it stays safe for the week. And then I just threw our shoes on the floor. So my son slept in this one last night, and we slept over there. It does have a, excuse me, a nightstand with a drawer and a Bible. Oh, I didn't even show that. A drawer and a Bible, and a little spot down here you can put storage stuff in. It does have plug-ins, but they're, oh, let me see, there we go, behind the they're behind stuff. They're not really out in the open a whole lot. There is, well, there's one there that's out in the open. It does have a small TV in here, no DVD player, and a small chest of drawers. I'm not going to open those because they have our underwears and stuff in there. But they're small. They don't fit much. So what I did is I just put everything nicely kind of in a suitcase. This is my son's, and then mine and my husband's clothes. I just stacked them nicely so they were easier to get to, and then I threw our bathing suits in there so I knew where those were. It does have a closet with some little hooks to hang jackets, or I just hung our hats up, and a few of our clothing that needed to be hung up is hung up. It does have a safe and an ironing board. I'm sure there's an iron. Oh, there it is. And an iron. Extra pillows and blankets. That's our hat carrier. And it has actually quite a bit of hangers. I was kind of impressed by the amount of hangers that this place has. And the closet's a decent size. But, oh, and there's more of these on the back. I didn't even notice that before. Oh, just this one. There's more hanging stuff on the back though. So, it does have a full-length mirror. I am dressed comfy today. It's just the way I wanted to be. So yes, hi, hello. So a full-length mirror so you can check yourself out for the day. So yeah. So I think it's a nice bedroom. So far we're liking this resort. Again, this is Island Vista Resort. Today's only day one. We slept here last night though, and I didn't hear any of the neighbors, and there were no kids running up and down the hallway. That's always a plus. And there's a lot of kids here, so I think that's pretty good. We're impressed with the room size and appearance. It seems to be pretty clean. We haven't had an issue so far. Our feet were getting dirty and we were kind of worried about that. But I think what it is us going out on that balcony, because you know they don't clean those. I mean, I think they might sweep them off or something, but it's outside. I mean, what can you do, you know? So I think because we keep going barefoot on the balcony and coming in, and that's why our feet is getting dirty. Because once I took a shower and didn't go out there for a while, my feet were still clean. So I think that is our problem. But what I'll do is at the end of our stay, my husband and I'll get him, see if he'll get on here with me, and we'll give you just our honest review of this hotel, the cost of it, and just all that. So that's what you'll see next. So just like a few. All right, friends, how are you doing? It's the end of the video. It is about a month later, but my husband and I wanted to talk to you about what we thought about the Island Vista Resort. So, what did you think about the Island Vista Resort? What's your honest opinion about it? Just tell us what you think. What you think of it?
It's funny because the cat's looking at me.
Well, you can see her. She's peeking out the window. Penelope. Oh, Lord.
Okay, so
okay.
It was a pretty nice hotel. I mean, it did have its flaws. I'm used to this other hotel we go to down the road, but all in all, it was really nice. I mean, the room was a little bigger than what we're used to.
Yeah.
So it was kind of an upgrade for us, and the food there was. We had one restaurant there. It was okay, a little overpriced, but it was a fun experience for us, and it wasn't too much more of a drive than where we're used to staying at, but it was right down the road. So
yeah. So I overall thought, well, first impression, when you drive up to the hotel, it was pretty nice. It was pretty, you know. Which I think all the hotels, though, are kind of, at least most of the big ones, you drive up to them and you're like, wow. But this one had the wow factor, too, I felt. It was sitting in the middle of, like, a neighborhood. So, like, a mile each way, there wasn't another hotel. It was just beach houses surrounding it. So that was kind of nice because traffic wasn't really bad getting in and out of the hotel. And our beach compared to
you come out, there was hardly no one there.
Even when our beach was crowded. It was nothing.
It was not crowded compared to the ones
yeah, because you could look off our balcony because we were on the 14th floor. So off our balcony, if you looked one down the beach the one way, you could see, and like there was no that first weekend, especially we were there because it was Labor Day weekend. There was like no empty spots down the beach, and like it was covered each way basically. And ours, there was maybe like 2 rows of people. So I thought that was really, really great to have kind of like a more private beach. So yeah, and when we went into the room, I was very impressed with the room, I have to say. We stay at another resort down there we have for years, and we branched out this time. The other resort's room is nice, don't get me wrong, but this room was a whole lot nicer. Don't kick that, babe, because you make it shake. So yeah, so overall, I was pretty impressed with it. As far as, let's say, price for the room. Now, we went September 3rd through the 11th, which was that a Saturday to Saturday?
Check-in Saturday, leave Saturday.
No, we
checked in Friday.
We checked in a day early. I'm sorry. So, and I think that was the 3rd though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it was a Friday to Saturday. So we checked in Friday to Saturday, and we paid, how much did we pay? About $2,000?
A little less.
A little less than, right around $2,000 for the week that we stayed. Nicer rooms though. It did have a washer and dryer in the room, and I felt that put value onto it. I liked that the bedroom was actually a separate room, because some of them, you just walk into the bedroom, and then there's like a hallway where the kitchen is, and then like there's the living room area. So this one was a long hallway, and then there was a separate bedroom with 2 queen beds, as you saw. You saw it in there. You saw how the way it was set up, so it was really nice. So price per value, did you think it was worth the price we paid for it? Did you think it was a little overpriced?
Like I said, I'm so used to the other one down the road. This other one down the road is we go to normally. It ain't really like a 5-star hotel. No. It's more like a 4 or something, maybe almost 4. A lot of people rate it a little lower than that, but we're so used to it. It has a lot more amenities. It has a lot more amenities down the road to this one, and the other one we usually stay at is called Coral Beach Resort, in Myrtle Beach. So if you wanted to look that up. Yeah, it's got a lot more amenities than this one does. Now, for the price of the Island Vista, it is kind of high, really, my honest opinion. I mean, thought so too. I kind of got aggravated with the parking first. When you park in, they have on-site parking, so you either go to the left, you go to the right, it swirls up, like one of those
parking garages. They have 2 parking garages
connected to the hotel.
But they're very small parking garages.
They're very small. They're nice once you get in there. The weekends were really crowded, but once we got to the week, I mean, it wasn't so bad. But
no. I agree. The price was kind of steep.
The price is kind of steep, but they got a good.
It was nice. It was nice.
Hotel. They have little grill pits out there at the end of the night, and someone's always out there playing some music.
Yeah. Now they had their amenities where they did have an indoor pool. Most of the indoor stuff, I would say, is very family friendly, and especially child friendly. The lazy river, we did have a good time in. We had a great time in the lazy river. The other pools, were okay. They're fine. They're indoor pools. Kids, though, I think would absolutely have, if you have little kids, they would have a blast in their indoor pool areas. They have 2 bigger outside pools. Those were nice. We enjoyed those a couple times. The beach, of course, it's a beachfront hotel. They did have what I liked. Coral Beach doesn't have is they had like a great lawn area with lots of nice seating, and in the evenings they would have somebody out there playing live music and have like these fire pits lit for you to sit around, and they had a little bar. The pool bar closes real early.
Now that's kind of
that was.
I mean, if you're kind of like a casual drinker or whatever,
you would think they would have the
or
pool
whatever
bar
kind of drink you really are.
Later into the night.
You think they would have a little later on the weekends now. The one we're used to staying at, I mean, they got like a bar on like the 6th floor, and then they got a pool bar, and they stay open.
Yeah.
I mean, not like till 1 or 2 in the morning, but I mean, they stay open while people's out there. They want to make the extra, cash for the hotel.
But Island Vista, they do have an indoor bar that's not too far away. That does stay open a little later. I think that stayed open until
like 9 or 10 o'clock or something, which was kind of, on the weekends, was kind of early for people who want to on vacation.
But it was nice. They had one restaurant there, and it served breakfast. Did it serve lunch? I don't know if it served lunch. I think it served lunch and dinner. The breakfast was, it was a breakfast. It was overpriced for what we got, but we were hungry the day we needed it, and it served its purpose because it was right there. We paid $35 for, I think I got French toast. I got my son eggs and a side of bacon, and what did you get? He got like a little breakfast meal that came with a couple things. And we got like coffee and juice, and it was like $35. I did think that was kind of overpriced for what we got. Portions were really small. It wasn't like, oh my God, this is the best breakfast
It ain't
ever.
like buffet food, but
yeah. Well,
we don't really eat buffets.
We don't do buffet food, but I mean, it just wasn't like like Denny's or something like that. The dinner, I was not impressed with the dinner. That's supposed to be like a very fine dining, is what they call it. I was not impressed. I got a chicken marsala, I think is what it's called. I may be pronouncing that wrong. It was very bland. Their little fingerling potatoes were okay. He did like his crab cakes.
They were really good, but they were really small.
Really small. And my son said his steak was okay. So we did, however, I want to put this in here, because we booked through the hotel, they did give us how much was it?
An $85 credit.
An $85
to use anywhere
credit
in the hotel.
No, it says for the Cypress Room.
Cypress Room, yeah.
So that's their restaurant, so it was to use down there. So $85 of our bill did get paid by that, but it was over $100.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive to eat there. It was
expensive. I think it was supposed to be fine dining. I don't know. I just didn't.
You can just put it this way: there's a lot of other better hotels and not hotels. There's a lot of
restaurants.
Better restaurants in Mooresville to eat
restaurants.
At. Lots of them.
Yeah,
especially seafood.
Yeah. So parking garages are small. Let's do a little pros and cons here real quick. Parking garages are small, but as long as it's not too crowded, they're not too hard to navigate. Doesn't have a lot of amenities, and the restaurant there, we just didn't really like it.
We didn't. I mean, it was all right.
Service was great. Right?
Yeah, they are really nice there.
They were very nice
and they are courteous. Yes,
it was clean.
It was very clean.
So these are pros now we're going on. It was clean. We did have a good time. It wasn't like you couldn't find nothing to do. It's just, you had to go out to do it unless you wanted to lounge.
And one thing, I didn't really understand. They only, when you pull up to a hotel and they have a lot of like carts to take your
oh yes.
Luggage up.
Yeah.
Not for someone to do it. Of course, they did have someone to do it during the daytime, but we're getting there at night.
The luggage carts.
They only had a certain amount of them.
5 of them, I think.
They might have had more than 5.
Maybe more, but not very
many. Because they were
many.
locked up. But when you go up there, they want your driver's license, so you won't take the cart. I'm like, I just want to get up to my room so I can go to sleep.
And
but
if you go at a time when people are checking out, you can wait. One lady waited over an hour for a luggage cart.
And if you had a lot of luggage to carry up to the 14th floor, 13th floor, 12th floor, you need a luggage cart.
That was
kind of aggravating because, like I said, when we're used to going to one down the road, they got a whole bunch of them, and you just pull right up, grab one, and go, and you don't have to give a blood sample for the card.
You don't have to leave your firstborn child.
It is what it was.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But it was just funny. It was funny, it was kind of aggravating, but funny. But at the very end, I kind of like, okay, whatever. Yeah. Here's my driver's license.
So overall value, I do. Oh well, one more pro though. One more pro was the secluded beach. Not secluded, but not having so many people at your beach.
The beach was really nice because going out and seeing the beach really wasn't that crowded. Like,
Yeah.
man, this is so awesome.
I
I
mean,
have the whole
people,
beach by
like-
myself, and
Yeah, people,
that might even be worth it all there. Just because when you go some of the hotels in Myrtle Beach and you're right next to
so
other
crowded.
hotels, you go out there and by noon you have nowhere to put the
A
layout or
blanket.
put a lawn chair out. And it's so
Yeah.
crowded, you want to go early.
So-
Where this hotel is, the beaches are like there's houses beside them,
yeah.
and I mean just private homes. And most of the people who was out there with private homes, they must not either been there or they just didn't come out there when we seen them out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't know them personally, but
Yeah.
they might have been out there and might not.
So overall value, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was kind of pricey. Will we go back? I mean, I'm not saying I would never go back, but there are so many hotels in Myrtle Beach, or resorts. I forget, they call them resorts, not hotels. There are so many resorts in Myrtle Beach that we talked about trying different ones just to see what they're like. But yeah, on one of our things is we like on-site parking, so that does kind of narrow some of them down. But we did find some that had parking that we want to try. But anyway, this is about the Island Vista Resort in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So would you give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or just okay?
I give it just like an okay.
Yeah, me too. I mean, like I said, it's not like we would never not go there before again.
It is now. We can
But-
say this. It is like we said before. It is a clean resort. We're not dogging the cleanness
And
of it. It's just
staff was very friendly.
Yeah, it's nothing like that. It's just
it's just it was a bit
everybody
much.
has their personal opinion.
We usually pay for the time that we go in September. We usually pay half the amount that we paid. We paid double for this hotel than what we usually do, because usually you can find really good deals in September because it's like off season. So just keep that in mind. But if you're looking forward to going to this hotel, don't let our opinions sway you. It is a beautiful hotel. Don't get me wrong. It was nice. We had a great time staying there. It felt like we were like at home. But whenever we stayed at Coral Beach, we felt the same way for half the price. So anyway, like I said though, so we give it an okay. It was okay. It was a good experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Glad we tried it. Had a fun time. So that's it. Let's wrap this up. This has been a very long review of the Island Vista Resorts. I'll see you again, friends. Have an amazing day.